at least one who had not had the opportunity to speak to us previously in either our last meeting or at our staff meeting, and has sent email asking for the opportunity to speak. Is that person here? I don't want to exclude. If you'd like to step to the podium, we will allow you 3 minutes as we have others.
Thank you. She has handouts.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Bambi Hazen, and I reside at 3210 South Hiram in Wichita, Kansas. I'd like to thank the board for allowing me to speak today, and I'm here today to address the issue of the JJA funding. I'd like to point out that the JJA receives funding from 27 different sources and does not solely rely on county funds. One example would be JJA Prevention Program was awarded 3 federal grants totaling $1.2 million. The prevention programs provide no accurate data that they in fact prevent anything. As a matter of fact, for fiscal year 2010, an executive summary showed juvenile filings in the 18th Judicial District revealed a 6% increase. The DA's office claimed in court documents that my daughter was placed on one of those contracts and participated in the truancy diversion program. That means that the DA's office received that funding. The DA's office then, without proper notice, they received the funding from my daughter when no such contract or participation ever occurred. That is fraud. The DA's office, without proper notice, commenced 2.5 years of a sink based on 2.5 years of a sink petition based on proven false allegations of truancy. The policies, procedures, and laws and my family's rights were maliciously and purposely ignored in every instance, resulting in my 13-year-old daughter being arrested, handcuffed, shackled, and that you can find all that information. I've included it in there. I put the DA's office on required notice of liability if they were to continue the case, and it was acknowledged and submitted into evidence by the DA. I made national news when I invoked my right to protect my daughter from the documented abuse that was taking place in state's custody and ignored by everyone involved with my daughter's case. And I was then jailed on contempt charges, because I would not reveal my daughter's whereabouts in fear that the state actors would again place her in danger. Children are being used by the system for federal funding that is provided to the states for placing and keeping children in out-of-home placements. I'd like to propose that the money available from the county to be used to purchase and make available a secure youth residential facility so that the juvenile DA's office and Youthville will no longer unlawfully place children at JDF as a foster care placement for juveniles in sink cases. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment regulates secure care centers, and secure care centers are defined as a secure youth residential facility other than a juvenile detention facility used to provide care and treatment for alleged or adjudicated children in child need care cases. Kansas, as of June 30, 2010, has 1 secure care facility with a total capacity of 6. Sedgwick County judges are authorizing secure placements for children in sink cases. The child placing agency, which is Youthville, in Sedgwick County per contract is being paid by our tax dollars and is receiving $36,156,396 to care for children in sink cases per year. Youthville is passing their cost on to the taxpayers, again by unlawfully placing children that they are responsible for in juvenile detention facilities. Is Youthville reimbursing Sedgwick County the $233 per day per child that they're placing at JDF? I know that my daughter was placed in JDF by Youthville for 6 weeks. That was 42 days, and it equaled $9,786. Was the county reimbursed, or did Youthville duck the cost of caring for the child as they are contracted to do and continue to receive the monthly allotted amount for my daughter? There needs to be a full external investigation of those that are claiming to provide prevention services and are receiving funding for those services, and the services are never being provided before any more entities are paid with county funds, grants, or any public funds whatsoever. I'm requesting that the board receive and file this documentation provided on the record. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your presentation. Commissioner Ranzo has his light on first.
Well, I'll just say I'm sympathetic to some of the things she's saying here. I think some of it is outside of the scope of what we're doing here today. But I am sympathetic. It's something I've heard from a wide range of people, but I will make the motion that we receive and file.
I'll second that.
All right, thank you. We have a motion to receive and file this document that was presented to us. Commissioner Peterson, your light's on. Okay,
Commissioner Ranzo beat me to the motion.
All right, we will we'll go ahead and deal with the motion that's before us to receive and file. Is there any discussion? Madam Clerk, call the vote.
Commissioner Peterjohn?
Aye.
Commissioner Ransaw?
Aye.
Commissioner Skelton?
Aye.
Commissioner Norton?
Aye.
Chairman Enru?
Aye. Thank you. Okay, specifically on